Hello, algebra students. A few of you asked again about standard deviation, so I just wanted to take some of the data here. This is some data from an exit ticket we did a little bit ago, and I'm just going to use this data, ignore the rest of the questions on here. I'm going to find the standard deviation. So use your calculator when you're doing this problem here. The first button to press is the stat button, right next to the arrow keys. So you hit stat. And then you have here the you press enter to enter the edit system. If you have data in your list, you should probably get rid of that. So you want to hit the up arrow key over here, up. Then you hit the clear button right here, clear. Then you hit enter and it clears out your list. So now I'm going to type in all those numbers: 6, 7, 2, 13, 15, 6, 6, 13, 6, 2, 5, 6, 12, 5, and 6. So I typed all my numbers into the list right there. Once you've got your numbers in, you go back to the stat button one more time. So stat is right here. Now you press the right arrow key one time. And it says one var stats, so one variable statistics. Hit the enter key until it pops out with your answers. So that very top number is the mean. The fourth number down that says SX is the standard deviation. Okay? And so the mean is 7.3 and the standard deviation is 3.99. We can round that up to 4. And why do we care about the standard deviation? It tells us the average distance away from the mean. And so what this means is that if I think about a number line, and let's see, we go all the way from 2 up to 15. And if I think about 7.3, it's pretty much in the middle there. If I take my 7.3 and I go one standard deviation to the right, I'm going to be at 11.3. If I go one standard deviation to the left, I get 3.3. And in between those two values, you should expect to have about 68% of your data. You can remember 2/3 if that's easier to remember, or 68%. They're pretty close to the same thing. So if I go now and actually put my dot plot with all of these numbers here, so what do we got? 2, 2, 5, 5. We got a bunch of sixes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got a 7. What comes after 7? 12, 13, 13, and 15. 12, 13, 13, and 15. About 68% of my dots are in the middle. And in fact, I know that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 dots in and 6 dots out. And so we have about 8 out of 14 data points are in it, which is pretty close to 2/3. 8 out of 14 comes out to be, let's see, okay, 57. 57. So a little bit short here, but the whole idea is that the standard deviation tells you where the middle 2/3 of your data is. So it's sort of two things. What does it tell you? It tells you the average distance to the center, meaning the average distance to the mean, and it also is the middle 68% of the data. And the way you find it is by letting the calculator do the work for you.